not your average sports show. My name is Chris Jones. To the right of me, I got my ace, Butch Glover. To the left, I got Rashad Biddy. So fellas, let's get into it.
All right.
LSU, Bama, Oklahoma State, that's your BCS 1, 2, 3. Did the BCS get it right? And tell me why.
In my opinion, 1, 2, and 3 is really good. I have no disagreements. It looks right. It should be right. LSU is number 1, should be number 1. Bama, with their schedule, should be number 2. Oklahoma State, right at 3.
Okay. See, I don't get 3. I can deal with LSU and Alabama being 1 and 2, but Oklahoma State is kind of flaky to me. I just don't see them just being up there. Maybe 5 I can deal with, but and then they still have the game with Oklahoma, so we still have that to see.
Okay. So check it. If LSU lose to Georgia, should LSU and Bama still play in the BCS National Championship game in New Orleans?
Considering everybody has 1 loss, it's up in the air. I would go for it just because I go off of the schedule.
Okay.
What we see is who they played and what's been going on in the big games.
Right.
So therefore, if they was to lose against Georgia, which would be a big game, I would look forward to the LSU Alabama.
Okay.
I can rock with that, but I don't think that's going to happen if LSU loses. I really don't, because there's going to be too many people trying to get Oklahoma State if they win and whatnot. They're going to try to get them into the bowl game and all these other schools that really don't get the looks that Alabama and LSU get, they're going to be considered too. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. Moving right along in the college football world, we got Urban Meyer. He definitely signed a big deal. 7-year, $40 million. Took his talents from Florida to Ohio State. Can Urban Meyer get this team back to the BCS spotlight?
I don't know about the BCS, but he should have got that money. That's all. And I knew he was going to get the money.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the right. He was from Ohio.
True.
His dream job was Ohio State, so I knew he's going to retire as a Buckeye.
okay, I get all that, the Ohio State and this is a dream job crap. But is he really worth 6 years and all that?
Yeah. Look at his resume.
I understand that, but you should at least give him maybe about a year or so before you get him off all his money. Cause
he was out the door.
How do we know he's gonna?
He was out the door.
How do we know he's gonna produce all this?
Everybody give him the money. You gotta give him the money to stay.
No.
You gotta give him the money to stay.
My problem with Urban Meyer is that he left Florida to say he had health problems. Take a year off, be with the family. But we see this cat on ESPN. He didn't take a year off. He worked, waited on his dream job, and got it.
What did you say?
I feel like if I was a Florida fan, I feel like, he just dipped because Tim Tebow dipped.
Key word, dream job.
But see, I think it was just because he wasn't gonna be able to win as much. Yeah, okay, Tim Tebow left and maybe he figured since that happened, he was gonna start losing with that, but once that money started talking, I don't care who you are, your health conditions don't improve automatically, so
true.
I think he'll be out there. I still don't think he should have got a big contract, but that's just me.
You gotta pay the man to be the man.
Still, they rely on him to really bolster that program.
I definitely think
I don't see it gonna happen the first year.
Well, I think he can get him back. He definitely can recruit down in Florida. And he'll definitely be recruiting in Ohio too. So probably get the big boys from Ohio. Get a speed from Florida.
That's the upside.
Oh yeah.
Big Ten don't know what's about to happen. They're gonna come with this what they run and shoot, spread offense.
Yeah.
Big Ten, slow defense, slow, just real slow. I definitely think he can get back to the BCS. So
Not next year.
not next year. I give him about
2 years, maybe 2 years. It don't take him long to get back in the routine. If you look at his record and the teams that he's been to, teams that turned around that was like 4-7. I don't really want to go off the stats, but they would turn around and have a winning season. So just after a year of being there,
Florida wasn't that great when he first stepped.
exactly.
But once the recruiting and stuff started flowing, I could see him start doing stuff. But I still disagree with the contract. I can't.
That's a good contract. 40 million.
Take the money.
That's what's up. Speaking of Tim Tebow, you know, he got 5-1 since he started. 4-game winning drives in the fourth quarters in OT. Is John Fox buying into Tebow? Is he the best finisher in the game? Can he get Denver to the playoffs? You're a Denver fan, talk to me.
Oh, he can definitely get Denver to the playoffs. I'm not worried about that because Denver's schedule is set up for him to actually win. You know what I'm saying? And John Fox is not asking him to do anything.
Right.
Really, he's doing hand the ball off. You go run a sweep or something like that. Once they get tired in the fourth quarter, start throwing passes and confuse them a little bit. Once they get all worn down, I mean, what else is there?
Your owner is a bandwagon. Elway is a bad. He goes from the ref to the sidelines in 4 games. Now I don't know who my quarterback is going to be to win. He's Charlie Sheen now. He's just going off the chart. I mean, give it. Hey. Tim Tebow is a good player. He wins games, but statistically, he's not a good player. As far
as Elway, he's the president. I mean, what else is he gonna do? I mean, he can't.
He signs the checks. If he decides that Tim Tebow is gonna stay the starting quarterback, or he's going back to being behind who they're gonna trade, Cal Orton and whoever else. But
the people in Denver are following that dude. So John Elway has no choice but to be a bandwagon. He really does.
I think John Elway would be a fool to get rid of Tim Tebow. You got something to start it. The players, the defense, the offense, they all starting to buy into him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good motivator. Don't get rid of Tim Tebow. Coach him up.
See, they're going to. Yeah. They're going to try to at least because that's not what they want.
But does he have the right offensive coordinator?
That's it. You got
it. I mean, you go from he's winning games to running the ball. How many times? 50 sometimes? That's not. I mean, you win the game. True. You win the game, but really, you're not supposed to win that game. You throw the ball twice.
Sometimes you don't use stats in the game, though.
That's true.
Defense. Y'all have a defense. True. Y'all do have a defense, and that's what's winning games.
That's some of the puzzle. You got a good defense. You run the ball. All they got to do is step his passing up a little bit. He's a legit threat.
Supposed to be.
Supposedly. He's got to step your passing game up, Tim Tebow. Have some sex. That might step your game up right there on the passing level.
I don't know. You're too far out there doing that. They lose all this Christian credit. True. Don't let the scandal come.
Go find Kim Kardashian.
You cannot pray no more.
All right, fellas, let's move to the NFL. We got Vince Young, 26 of 48 pass completions, 400 yards. Mike Vick, 11 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Vince Young proving to the Eagles that he's the star.
Did you watch the game last night?
I want to see.
This is the only question. If you watch the game last night, you know Vince Young is horrible. Period. He is not a quarterback. 4 interceptions in 1 game.
And the reason why I didn't watch that game because the Seattle Seahawks. I'm a San Fran fan. I didn't want to watch Seattle. I went to street last night.
But that's no comparison. None whatsoever.
So you think Philly should just, get rid of both of them?
I said,
they got too much wrapped in Michael Vick to get rid of
$100 million.
Yeah. Even though not all that guaranteed though. But yeah, they got too much wrapped in Michael Vick to just be shipping them off somewhere unless somebody's just gonna pay him that contract.
Vince Young is washed up. He's washed up.
Yeah, man.
Vince Young need one more chance. Now I don't know
where.
Yeah, I can't answer that question.
He's in the right place. You're with the team that's supposed to be the MVP of the NFL. You got teams that just look at you like you're just gonna be winning it all. Yeah, you got commentators that think you're just gonna win it all, but in the end of it, you're losing the whole division.
That whole offense was set up for Vic to run it the way he was supposed to. Young, they should have no problem shipping him off somewhere and getting the money for him.
Oh, sure.
I mean, really, and I think he can still do something. Just like
draft a quarterback.
Well, they're gonna have to do that anyway. especially since the coach probably don't go.
And that's crazy because Andy Reid been there for years. He was there through the whole Donovan.
And another thing is, like we say, defense win games, and their defense is not on. They're not together right now.
That's right. And you got two top cornerbacks. You got what's my man they got from Oakland? They paid all that money. He's There was my man they got from Kamara. Yeah, from Arizona. He stink. And Samuels, he stink. It's time for the Philly to just start all over. Build up from ground one. Head coach, defense first, then offense.
Coach is going. So.
All right, fellas, moving right along. Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? Who you got for the rest of the year?
Aaron Rodgers all the way. MVP.
You said that because he 11-0?
True. You got to go off what it's not just 11-0. You got to see what this man did as of last year coming into this year. And from last year to this year, nothing has changed.
True. I can't. Yeah, I pick Aaron Rodgers too. You know, he's just a complete package. Now Brady, he has his moments, but he can't move. Like Brady doesn't go there. If the pocket shut down, it's over.
True.
Either he's folding or somebody popping him in the mouth. I mean, what can you really do with that? But he produced too, though. You know what I'm saying? That's true. But Brady's putting up the yards, so.
But compared to Aaron Rodgers, you have a mobile quarterback, versatile, a quarterback that just gonna stand the pocket. So therefore, you got a quarterback that's gonna get you extra yards by taking off and running the ball, versus a quarterback that's just gonna sit there and take a sack.
See, Brady don't have to always have that though. You know, he get the ball out of his hand so fast. You know that
not all
mobility and stuff.
Not all the time. Look at that record.
As long as they get as long as they can somewhat stop the pass rush, you know what I'm saying? Brady has enough time to get the ball out.
I'm questioning all the NFL defenses that Green Bay play each and every Sunday. Nobody gets pressure on this guy. Nobody defends the receivers. You can't blitz him. You can't zone.
That's why he's an MVP. He's not just one of those quarterbacks that's just gonna sit there and let you hit him. He would take off and run the ball. He's a consistent passer. He has a great passing rate. And he knows the game. Period, point blank. He's your MVP. As of right now, and where the league stands and the week that we're in, he's your MVP.
But I also want to throw this in there too. You got Drew Brees, stat-wise, 3,689 yards for the year.
No defense.
Touchdowns.
No defense. We were just talking. That's what we were just talking about. Defense. Defense wins games. Where is their defense? They win games, but who was you just talking about? Drew Brees.
He was also just talking about the passing though. Still, Drew Brees is like getting the ball. He's pretty much a smaller version of Aaron Rodgers, really. He can get around just like Aaron Rodgers. He can pass just like Aaron Rodgers. He might not have everything that Aaron Rodgers had, you know, as far as offensive weapons and stuff. True. But come on now, he's on record to set like what beat Dan Marino's record.
Oh yeah, in one season.
Yeah, so
one season.
Can't count him out, even though the team like the Green Bay Packers.
How you guys feel about the way Deshaun Jackson acted last night? You know what I'm saying? Do we still deserve this money?
He don't deserve it, but he gonna get it.
From Philly or somebody else?
Nah, you can go somewhere else. You can't stay in Philly. I don't see that happening. It'll be done for them to keep him in there and like mess up the whole locker room and vibe of the team.
But he is comfortable. I think it takes a player like Vic to bring him back. If he wants to stay, it would have to be between him and Reed and Michael Vick. If Vic can get healthy and do the things that he was doing in Atlanta in the beginning of the year, there's a great possibility that Sean Jackson is staying.
No, he ain't coming back. Because first of all, what was Vic doing with him at the beginning of the year? Was he even catching the balls at the beginning?
But did they make the playoffs last year?
That was last year.
But you got to the playoffs with Michael Vick.
Okay, but you know, Vic been out. Well, he only been hurt for like what, a couple.
But if you can get Vic back and healthy, then why not stay?
Why was Jackson sucking so much before? Like he hasn't produced at all this year, like he should have. Like they've been talking about it. He's supposed to be getting this big boy check. I mean,
that's true.
Come on now.
If you had a team, would you want on yours?
Right now, I take anybody for Broncos.
What about you? Take Deshaun Jackson to Pittsburgh. That's your boy.
Yes, he's a threat. He's a definite threat. He has speed, he has eye awareness, and he has hands. Why not put him on your team?
That's true.
And he return punts and stuff. So
True.
That's
Very agile.
That's another thing.
True.
So I want to kind of make a switch here to go to, back to college football. I want to give a shout out to Winston State University for making it to Division, second round, Division 2.
Yeah. They playing
I got a beef with Winston State.
Oh, here we go.
The Rams.
Here we go.
D1 talent beating up on D2 talent. I know what y'all gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Winston State, the city of Winston definitely needs this. We do need this. But just a couple of years ago, when I go by the campus, I see. You know when you made D1 because you see players, they got their pictures up on a banister. Number 56, he like this. Number 78, he like this. No, number 15. Let's say in general. Football players got their pictures up going down Martin Luther King. D1 talent being up on D2 talent. No.
Where are we going?
Where we gonna go? We need to be in the MEAC. What's on state? We need to be playing Howard. We need to play at big time school.
Are we in the MEAC? We are in the CIAA.
And God knows why we're in the CIAA. We all know why
we should be undefeated. Why not? We took a step down. If we had the money that we had last year when we took a step down, we could be on the balance.
We can't even play Wake Forest University. No, we messed up the money. You know who Wake Forest called in to play?
Who?
Century. Basketball. Because Winston State not D1. We can't even get the Wake Forest Winston State rivalry, man. Because whatever they doing over there at Winston State, campus looking real good, but still,
that's a total
CIAA.
I thought we were talking about football.
We're not talking about football.
As of where
we talking about football, we talking about Winston State.
CIAA, they deserve to be where they're at right now.
With that talent, of course.
Hey, can't knock them. I mean, just like, when you got Boise State talent beating up on the WAC, you know what I'm saying?
Same difference.
Instead of putting them in the, like one of these other divisions.
Same difference.
Because
they want to be there.
Yeah, you might as well take advantage of it. And you're getting money for the program.
So maybe we might can get it next year.
Because I don't even think too many people
Because right now, they deserve to be where they
until this year. Because what have they been doing before?
Well, I'll tell you what, Winston State, congratulations. I still feel a certain kind of way about that. But I'm all for you because you are my city. I represent you. And, congratulations to that, So we're going to move on. NBA starts December 25th. You got 48 conference games, 18 non-conference games. You got the Knicks versus Celtics, noon. Dallas, Miami, around 3 or 4 o'clock. And then you got the Lakers versus Chicago to end it all. Who the most dominant team? Vegas got the Heat winning it all. What y'all think?
I still can't say they didn't win it all, but they one of the most dominant teams. I'm sorry, after last year, they pretty much put everything together. It wasn't really working at first, but it smoothed out towards the end of the year. And I think, second year, they might have a chance. They can pull it off. They just gotta smart enough.
This is the thing that's weighing on me right now. Trade deadline. That's all I'm waiting on. Once we see where the trades is gonna go and where the players are gonna go, then I can make a definite decision of who's gonna win or who I'm going for or who should have the dominant team. Because as of right now, it's really undecided. We have a lot of free agents and a lot of players that's gonna get traded. So therefore, the Miami Heat has a great chance. They have a great chance. They have a chance of picking up Tyson Chandler, which is one of your top free agents. And if they get that guy, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, because they need a beast in the middle.
That's your guy.
That's about it. Then they can rock with whoever in the East.
So as of right now, I'm up in the air. But when I see the trade deadline and the trades that's gonna go on, then I give you a definite decision.
Should we even watch these games on Christmas Day?
True. I will be there front and center.
Yes.
Those are 6 of your top teams in the NBA.
That's
Why not?
That's a hell of a lineup Christmas Day. I don't see why not.
But you know what? If they weren't such greedy people in the NBA, we would already been got a couple of games under our belt. You know how it is when the opening day is. You know what I'm saying? They're missing basketball. They're missing baskets. They huffing and puffing, breathing hard.
True.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as fluid.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as smooth.
Yeah, it's not, but it's a competitive game.
And it's Christmas Day, right?
Yes.
So that's gonna bring it out of too.
That's what's up. Go Lakers.
Oh.
Peace.